My name is Stacey Ray Mednick, and I am a certified personal trainer and health coach. And I come to you with a wealth of education, inspiration, and motivation to help you, women who are 40 and older, feel fit and fabulous in the bodies that you are in now. I've been in the industry a very, very long time, and over this course of time, I've helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women, just like you, feel great in the body that they were born with. Regardless of your body type, you can feel fit and fantastic at every season and every decade of your life. Now, I've had lots of experience with helping young moms, women that are pregnant, women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and also grandmas. And here I am now at 56 to come to you and share with you that weight training is your winning lotto ticket and the fountain of youth to helping you feel fit and fabulous. We want lean muscle. We want to increase your metabolism, and we want to feel great. We want to strengthen our bones. And at this season of your life, this is the best thing that you can do. It's like your armor to help you feel amazing, build lean muscle, lose body fat, and rev up your metabolism. So the workout I have for you today is just fantastic. Let's get started. We are going to warm up. I want you to just shake it out a little bit, and I'll tell you what's up next. Okay, legs a little wide and shoulders apart. We're just going to go ahead and do an overhead squat with our arms over the head, sit back in the hips and the heels. If you're not real fond of squats, just give me a real modified version. If you're new to working with me or you're new to exercise, you're in the right place, okay? I'm a mom of 3. I've had 3 kids, been through 3 pregnancies, been through menopause, had lots of life experiences, have some injuries. So I know where you're at. I bring that with me, my experiences with me to these videos that I'm bringing to you on YouTube. So sit back, you can do a real modified version, and you can go a little bit deeper. If you're more of an advanced exerciser, you can go a little bit deeper. That's fine. If you're a beginner, I want you to just really sit back in the hips and the heels, feel that weight, go back and come back up again. Good. We want to lower down with our toes, knees, and ankles facing forward. Let's do 4 more. Keeping the core tight, the chest lifted, having the arms over the head does make it a little bit more difficult. So if that's too hard for you, bring your arms down. We're going to do 1 more. Good. And shake it out. Okay? Squats are great. They're great to help warm up your lower body. You can modify them. You can make them your own. And that's what I want you to do. Take lots of breaks. Make this workout your own at any time that you need to. Okay. The next movement that we're going to do is open up the legs. We're going to do some hip circles. We're just going to open up the hip flexors. Core tight, belly in. We're also going to get some mobility in the ankles. 4, 3, 2, another direction. This is called a dynamic warm-up. We'll do some static stretching at the end of the workout, but we just want to get into the workout. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now legs together. We're just going to kind of bend the knees and dip and circle. These are going to help warm up your knees. Now you're going to need some tools. Light to heavy weights, a mat, water, and perhaps a chair to help you balance with one of the exercises, or a piece of sturdy furniture. 1 more other direction. And your energy. Bring your best self to me right here today so that you can get in a great workout, okay? And 1 more. We're going to shake it out a little bit. Flex the arms. Let's do some arm circles forward. Core tight. I will demonstrate the 3 movements that we're going to do. We're going to do 3 movements, 3 exercises in the first circuit for 40 seconds of work to 15 seconds of rest. We're going to go through each exercise, 4, 3, 2, 1, and backwards relatively quickly, but I am going to ask that we get in that 15-second break in between. You need it. So I'll be watching the clock here to make sure that we get it in between, but we want to try to stay as close to that as possible so that we keep our metabolism revved up and the workout moving accordingly so that we're really building some heat and challenging our bodies, okay? And relax, shake it out just a little bit. Arm crosses. Also, another thing to think about, if you're new to working out, you might want to just use some soup cans, your own body weight, or water bottles. If 3 sets is too much for you, then take a break. Maybe do part of the set, hang out, and then join us. We have 3 circuits to go through. Okay? All right. Good job. Let's get started. Okay. 1-arm row tricep kickback. I want you to turn to the side for me. Core tight. We're going to grab a dumbbell. We're going to work our lats, which are right here, our biceps, and then our triceps. 1-arm row kickback. The hand here is for upper body support. Keep your shoulders, hips square to the floor, core tight, here to here. So lats, biceps, mid-back, and triceps is a great combination exercise for the upper body, particularly for all body types, but particularly for the mesomorph, which is my body type where we're top heavy. And here, other side, 40 seconds of each one. Okay? All right. We'll go to the next exercise, and I will demonstrate that in just a moment when we get there, before we get there. Well, I'll tell you what, let me demonstrate it real quickly right now. Let me demonstrate this first circuit, then we'll follow back. Now, this next exercise is called a one-legged deadlift. It is a challenging exercise, but here is a modified version. Hands behind, legs wide, toes forward. You bring your hips back, getting a good stretch through the hamstrings, come up and squeeze, contract. So once again, back flat, and come on up. All right, one-legged deadlift, one leg here. We're gonna stand, we're gonna hinge from the hips. This is a modified version. See how I'm just keeping my leg there? I'm actually working my support leg, which is this leg right here. If you feel like you can lift the back leg up, foot is flexed, then I want you to try. Now this is where the piece of furniture comes in. If you need to hold on to a chair or a sturdy piece of furniture, then you can do that. But this is a great way to work your hamstring and your glute and your erector spinae, posterior chain. So when we get to this exercise, if you're new to working out, I want you to work on the hip hinge, really push your hips back, hinging from the hips flat back. We want to avoid a turtle back, or we're also going to do the one-legged deadlift. I'd really like you to try that one if you're more intermediate or advanced. Now, if you get down because we need to do 40 seconds on each leg, you can march in place and wait for us if you're doing the hip hinge, okay? Third exercise on the circuit is a dolphin plank. We're gonna get down on your elbows into modified cobra, gonna come up onto the toes, and then we're gonna bring those hips up, look at the belly button, and come down. Okay, so those are the three moves. Let's get started. Okay, one arm row, tricep kickback. Go with more of a moderate dumbbell, maybe 8 pounds, 5 pounds. Here we go. Row, kickback. 40 seconds of work. As many reps as you can do, quality of course. Even though we're on the timer here, I want you to think about quality work. And in your mind, I'd like you to travel to the body parts that we're working on and mentally be available to really connect to your exercises, okay? Very good. You have 20 more seconds. So connect, contract, and commit. The 3 C's, commit, contract, and connect. Very good. Last 10 seconds. You got this. Now remember, it's 40 seconds of work. When we do one arm at a time, we need to go and do the other side for 40 seconds and time. So come up slowly, and I'm going to face the screen this time. Core tight. All right. A little bit more time. Ready and go. Here we go. Giving you the 15-second break like we talked about in the intro. So once again, we're going to go ahead and go with the one-arm row tricep kickback. Now your setup's important. All right, your setup's important. My hand is here to help support my upper body. My core is tight. And I want to keep that elbow close to my rib cage, drawing the elbow straight up to the ceiling and finishing strong with an extension from my elbow to really take hold of that tricep muscle, particularly the outer one. We have 2/3 of our tricep, our upper back of our arm, the tricep makes up your arm. Okay, 2/3 of the back of your arm is called the tricep, and it makes up the back of your arm. So there's one more muscle there than there is in front, which is the bicep. Okay, one more. Good. All right, roll up slowly. All right, so we have the biceps in the front of the arm, hence the prefix bi, and tricep, tri, hence the prefix tri. That's how you can remember that. And they work together as partners. All right, we're going to do that hip hinge or the deadlift. I'm going to go ahead and do the deadlift. I'm going to do it with my own body weight this first time, and then we can add weight. So let's go ahead, pull the core in. I'm going to use, let's start with your left leg. All right, arms here or the hip hinge. Ready? Or you can do your kick. You can do the modified version here. And we're going to begin right now, 40 seconds worth of work. So especially if you want to warm up with this, this is a great way to get into this. Notice how I'm hinging from my hips. My working leg is my standing leg. It's slightly bent. I need to take my eyes to the floor and then come up and really squeeze my glute and hamstring of that working side. Core tight. Okay, and these take time to polish off. I don't like to say perfect. Everything's progress. All right, now if you want to slowly lift up a little bit and then bring the leg down, great. You've got about 10 seconds. So take your time. You don't have to worry about lifting that leg super high behind you. The height will come as you acclimate in the exercise. Let's do one more. Very, very good. Keep that kickstand type of modification that I showed you. And very good. Let's switch sides. Okay, let's switch sides. All right, core tight. I am going to face the camera here. Belly in. You're either marching in place or you are joining us for the deadlift. Good. Now I'm going to go right into it. If you need to have the kickstand, that's okay. Remember to take your eyes with you. You're hinging from the hips, flexing the foot behind you, bringing it back behind you, or you're leaving it on the floor as a modified version. Or maybe you're doing a little of both. If you feel like you're going to fall, put your foot down. Good. Very good. Very good. Inhale. Good. Come on up. We've got about 20 seconds, so take your time. This is going to take us a little while to get through. I knew that when I created the workout, but it's important to focus. As you can see, I'm needing to do that just as much as you are. Good. Let's do 2 more repetitions. You feel that other leg on fire, your support leg, which is your left leg. All right. And time. Very good. Shake it out. 50-second break. Let's get ready for the dolphin plank. Okay. Well done. Elbow bump, low 5. Here we go. Let's get down into modified cobra. And in 4, 3, 2, 1, lift up. And exhale, lift up. And then come down slow with control. So with this dolphin plank, when you raise and hike those hips up to the ceiling, look at your belly button. Come down with ease. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you think that this is too hard, it's okay. You can go ahead and stay in an elbow plank, and you can even come down on your knees as a modification. All right? But either way, we're going to be doing 2 strength training exercises followed by a core exercise in all 3 circuits. And I will show you modifications. Very good. Exhale, inhale, core tight. 5 seconds. Look at the belly button. Give me a big exhale. 3, 2, forming a line from my head to my heels, and time. Good. Sit back. Extended child. We're going to get up. 1 leg here, hands here for support on the thigh. Push up with that back leg and bring yourself up. Good. A little pat down, and maybe a sip of water if you need it. And we're going to get started. Okay, so 1 arm row. Let's start with your left arm. Split stance here, core tight. Hang the weight down for me. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and we go. 40 seconds worth of work. Learning how to work unilaterally with your body is key, meaning 1 arm, 1 leg, because it helps to create more muscular balance on each side. Sometimes you have a side that's overpowering on one side. And when you work unilaterally or 1 leg or 1 arm at a time, it really helps you to help the body to create muscular balance. Get stronger so that it can be more useful when you work dynamically together with both arms, both legs. All right, and it's important to challenge yourself and time. Come up slow when you're working with each side. It's a challenge, and it's a really good thing to do so that you can, here we go, let's get started. Help the other side that's weaker get stronger by working it by itself. Find a spot on the floor, okay? Find a spot on the floor, core tight. So once you see what I'm doing and you're getting there, I know you're doing great at home. Elbow in close, good. Find a spot so you avoid straining your neck. You don't want to compromise one area to strengthen another. That's not our objective here. All right, almost there. About 6 seconds. Exhale, inhale. Keep the elbow in close, drive it straight up, extend. You've got time for one more rep. Good. Be sure to get in and out of that situation when we get into that position with lots of exercises slowly. Try not to come racing up so that you tweak your back to get a head rush. All right, now we're going to go into the deadlift. If you want to use weight, you can use one dumbbell or two, or the hip hinge. I'm going to use one dumbbell. All right, I'm going to set this up so that I can see you, or you can see me. All right, so I'm going to put the dumbbell in the working leg on this side, or the side that lifts up, and the other arm out. Remember, you can keep this kickstand. You're either doing the hip hinge now, or this modified version with the kickstand. I call my leg the kickstand. As we grow in the set, you can lift the leg up if you choose to, or leave it here. Hold on to a piece of furniture. Those are your modifications. So here we go, 40 seconds worth of work. Brace the core, and we go. I'm going to start with my kickstand in place, and I'm going to focus on squeezing my other leg, which is my left leg, glute and hamstring. All right, inhale down, and your working leg, you're going to squeeze the glute and hamstring as well. Okay, so we have started. Core tight, eyes up to the eye in front of you here, and then eyes down as you hinge forward. It's important that you learn really good form with this. This is why I'm really going slow on this. Now I'm going to start to lift my leg up a little bit. I'm going to come back to start. Good. Hinge, 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 hinge. Flex the foot, lift up. Eyes on the wall. Kind of like a woody woodpecker. Good. I know you're doing great. Hang in there. We have a few more to do here. About 5 more seconds. Let's get in 2 more reps. We're on a roll. Feel that working leg, hamstring glute, and the rector spinae, the back of your posterior chain, your back muscles, which are so important to strengthen, and time. Woo! I know you did great with that. I know you did. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to face you this time. Or kind of go, I'm going to come this way. All right, so core tight, belly in. All right, here we go. Kickstands in place. I'm going to get started. Maybe you have furniture right here. Maybe you're marching in place because you chose to do the hip hinge and you're needing a break. So squeeze this standing leg, glute, and hamstring, all right? We're here in the low back as well, and all up and down the spine, as I had mentioned, the rector spinae, the muscles that run along your spine on the right and left side of your spine. Good, I'm hinging, my back is flat. All right, this exercise also, depending upon your hamstrings and how flexible they are, that's gonna also determine how low you can go. But remember, we don't wanna go any lower than where our back is flat and perpendicular to the floor. No lower than that on the deadlift. Okay, we are also known as the bent knee deadlift. So I'm gonna add my leg, squeeze my glute, hamstring. Inhale, flex the foot. Good. And again, hinge, hinge, hinge. Good. Let's try 3 more. That will be our time. And if we're off by just a shade, it's okay, because we're needing to really work through this slowly. There we go. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen. It'll happen with you. It'll happen with me. And come on up slowly. Good. So when I do my videos, they're not edited. It's raw, and you get exactly what you get with me. If I slightly lose my balance or lose my form, hey, I'm human. So I want to encourage you to keep going. Bottom line is we keep going. We keep doing our best. Let's get into the dolphin plank. Now remember your modifications. Maybe you're in elbow, you have contact with elbows and knees, and that's enough for you, or maybe you need to stay in just this elbow plank, that's enough, or you could do dolphin plank. Regardless, pick what you're going to do, and here we go. Exhale, inhale, slow as you come down. Very good. Make sure you're breathing. I know that sounds really elementary. However, I want you to keep working. Very good. Exhale, look at the belly button and come on down. Very good. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. Nice. Very good. We've got 6 seconds. Nice. Exhale, inhale. Very good. Got time for one more. And I'm going to ask you to get down slowly on the knees and sit back and extend a child. Bring the opposite leg forward that you did last time, if you can remember. Support and come on up. All right, we are going to grab a little glass of water and little cup, little sip. You should be really building some heat now. Wet your whistle. It's very important to stay hydrated. We're going to get right into pat down if you need to. One arm row, tricep kick back. Now maybe you have a second wind and you can go up in your weight. I encourage you. If not, stay where you're at. Back flat, belly in. This is our last circuit. Support this hand with the upper body. 3, 2, 1, and we go. 40 seconds worth of work. Eyes are on the floor. Elbow close to the body. Remember, we want to really squeeze at the top. Head in line with the spine, looking down at the floor. First 20 seconds is done. Stay with me. One arm row, tricep kick back. Remember, take your mind into the muscle groups we're working. Connect, commit, contract. All right, our 3 C's. Roll up slowly. Connect, commit, contract. Everywhere you go. Take your mind into the muscles that we're working. Set it up, brace the core. We kind of get a little diagonal for you here. And 4, 3, 2, 1, we go. Last set. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Okay? It's important to train your back and your triceps. When you train your lats, which is right here, or we're working on this side right here. Okay, so here my thumb is kind of right here. The lats take up a very big portion of your lower back, right underneath, so to speak, your bra strap area. All right. With strong lats, we have an appearance of a smaller waistline. And for certain body types, that's something to really want to achieve, because especially with my body type, I'll use myself as an example again. I'm a mesomorph. Remember, I'm shaped like an apple. We're almost there, 6 seconds. It's going to help my waist appear a little bit more indented, because mesomorphs don't have, especially as we age and if we've had children, they widen out and they're short. I have a short, thick waist. And roll up slowly. I'm not complaining, I'm just sharing with you. So when we can have illusions, our lats are here, right here, right about here, and they crisscross into your glutes actually. We can give an illusion of a smaller waistline, why not, right? So having strong lats with the body type mesomorphs is really important. All right, now this third set, I am going to use 2 weights. Choose wisely. You've got your hip hinge, you've got 1 dumbbell, the example I gave you, or 2. All right, I am going to stand on my left leg. All right, we are going to start 40 seconds. I'm going to start with my kickstand, my core tight, ready, and go. Squeeze at the top, back flat, belly in. Slowly start to extend my leg out. Hinge. Control is key. Maybe you're holding onto furniture. It's okay too. You need to stay safe regardless. It requires a lot of focus. Connect, contract, commit. Okay, notice how I have to come out of that. 10 seconds. Last set. Give it all you got. Give it everything you got. About 2 more reps, which will give us our 40 seconds. All right, I can't say I was not challenged. I was every repetition challenged, just as you were. But you know what? We finished. You finish. That's what's important. Finish strong. Okay. Core tight. I am going to turn in this direction. All right. I am working my right leg, glute, rector spinae, and kickstands in place. So I'm going to start with my kickstand. All right. Inhale. I'm hinging forward from my hips. As I build my confidence in the set, I am going to start to lift my back leg and flex my foot. Eyes down. Remember, one side's smarter than the other. We talked about this. Maybe we didn't, but I think that we did. One side's smarter, meaning that it's stronger, all right? Other side's not as strong. That's why it's important to do unilateral movements with your body so that you can create strength and balance in the side that's not as smart as the other side. All right. Good. Eyes forward. Inhale, hinge, hinge, hinge. Remember to put your kickstand down if you need to. All right, we've got time for 2 more here. So hinge from the hips. Arms come straight down, almost in line with the shins. Back flat belly in. Squeeze, contract. Squeeze, contract the glute, the hamstring, the rector spinae is going to automatically come into play. And time. I'm really proud of you. That was really, really good. All right, let's get ready for our last set of dolphin plank. I want to share with you really quickly. I bought this in the garden department at Walmart. Some of you might not want to go to Walmart. That's okay too. Point being, it's in the garden department of your Home Depot, your Lowe's, or your Walmart. It is a garden pad. And it comes in handy for my clients and myself to use for extra padding for your knees. So if you're looking for some extra padding, getting down onto the floor, then this would be a really great tip for you. Maybe you're an elbow plank on the knees. See how much more padding I have? Works a little bit better than rolling up your yoga mat. All right, I'm gonna get into here's your modified plank, elbows and knees, or dolphin. Ready? Last time around for dolphin. Squeeze the glutes, we got. Remember, 40 seconds worth of work. And when you come down, squeeze the glutes. Regardless if you're in modified plank, elbows and knees, or elbow and knee plank here and you're staying, or maybe you're tired and you just need to stay, squeeze your glutes, contract the quadriceps, pull your core in. Keep one line from your head to your heels. Five seconds. 2 more. 1 more. Time. Come down gently. Always gentle on your knees. You only have 2. So you want to keep them in good shape. Well done. Sit back in the hips and the heels. Feel the stretch to the rector spinae. I wanted to give you this circuit first. Here, support and stand up, because it was one of the hardest ones. So I put it in the forefront of the workout. You did great. We're going to move on. Okay. We're going to move on to a push-up. Now, a lot of my clients that I work with are a little bit older. They have arthritis in their wrists and hands, and they want nothing to do with a push-up. That's fine. I respect that. I do have a modification for you, okay? So if you're a beginner, I'd like you to start on a wall push-up is, or if you're a senior or you're older and you still want to take advantage of the benefits of an upper body great strengthener like push-ups, you can use a wall. You don't have to be on your knees. So if you're a beginner or a senior or you're new to exercise, a wall push-up or a push-up is a great exercise for your chest, shoulders, and triceps. So here, hands a little wider than shoulder width apart, core tight. You're just going to bend your elbows into the wall and push away. Okay, so that's my wall push-up option. If not, we're going to do a bent knee push-up, or if that doesn't work, then we're going to go ahead and get into a bridge dumbbell chest press. Okay, and we're going to be on the floor for this circuit, so have your weights nearby for your, if you're going to meet me and start here, if you're going to start on the wall, you'll meet me on the mat for exercise 2 and 3. 2 strength training exercises to 1 core. That's our plan here. We're on circuit 2. So if you do not want to do a push-up, I'm going to show that next. I would like you to get into a bridge and do a dumbbell chest press. If you have if you have shoulder issues, I don't want to say bad shoulders, but if you have shoulder or neck issues, this would be a better movement for you, working the same muscle groups we will in the push-up or the wall push-up. If you're tired and you do not want to bridge up, go ahead and just do the dumbbell chest press. Now, for those of you that are going to do the push-up with me, I'm going to go ahead and just do a modified push-up on my knees. If you'd like to get up on your toes, you're more than welcome. Hands a little wider than shoulder apart, core tight. We're just going to bend those elbows, lower slowly down, and then push away, squeeze, contract. If you want to get up into it, hands and toes, you can go for that. So we've hit all of our marks for our fitness levels that are with us. Core tight, belly in, 40 seconds worth of work. Here we go. Now, you need to pace yourself because this is going to be a challenge, but that's okay. We're willing to take the challenge. If you get tired, stop at the top and take a break, okay? Inhale, exhale, squeeze at the top. You're halfway through. Push-ups are great. They also take a lot of energy. But they work your core, your shoulders, your triceps, and time, and your chest. Sit back in the hips, back to extended child. Come down on the floor. If you were at the wall, please, and join us now. We're going to get onto our elbows and our knees. This is a straight leg, reverse leg lift, okay? Core tight. We're going to work our hamstring and glute. Let's begin. 40 seconds worth of work. Really squeeze your glute and hamstring at the top. Core tight. All right, now maybe you have a sit-down job and your glutes are in need of a makeover. I'm telling you, this is a really great exercise to help make that happen. All right, lift up the hip height, flex the foot, and really squeeze your hamstring. All right, hang in there, belly in. Make sure that your weight distribution is even between both sides of your body. That's important. And time. Now, I am going to turn around so that you can see me. I want you to be able to see me, and I'm going to kind of go at an angle so I can also see the clock. Okay? So core tight, belly in, and we go straight up and down. Now, some of you might want to come up into this position. I'm okay with that. The only thing with this is that for some people that have back issues, I happen to be one of them, it's better to be on your elbows. Takes up less stress on your back. And this is what I prefer. So, but if you'd like to get on your hands, more than halfway, then go for it. At this stage of the game, we need all the little tricks we can get. Big squeeze up top. Big squeeze up top. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Excellent. Okay, we're on our back now. We're on our third exercise for a dead bug. I didn't name the exercise. I just like to share it with you because it's a great exercise. Roll down slowly. I'm going to show you the modified version and a more intense version, okay? So we get our legs into tabletop, feet or toes are flexed, toes are pulled towards your forehead, pull your belly and flatten your back, knees in line with the hips. This is called tabletop position with your lower body. Now your arms are here. What's important with the dead bug, alternating dead bug, is that we pull the belly in and press the back to your mat. I'm going to take my opposite arm and my opposite leg, bring my arm as far over my head. I really don't need to touch the floor with my arm. I'm going to simultaneously take my opposite leg, my heel, and touch, and pull my belly in and bring my arm back into place as well as my leg back into tabletop. Now switch sides, here to here, okay? So that is the modified version. If you want to extend all the way, this makes it a little bit harder, or if you're more advanced, you can use a straight leg. Okay, so pick one of those. We're gonna work for 40 seconds, core tight, and go. I'm going to start off with the modified version and go through all three. You'll have 3 opportunities to mix it up and experience it. This is one of the staples that should be in your abdominal choices because it's such a great exercise. Good, we've got about 9 seconds. Now I'm going to show the hardest version. Back flat, belly in. Back flat, belly in. One more on each side. And that is our circuit. Good, pull the knees into the chest. Excellent. Good. And let's roll over. Are you on the wall for a wall push-up? Are you down here for a bent knee or a straight leg if you're a stud bull? Or are you on your back for dumbbell chest press? Choose. We need to get started. Core tight, circuit 2. Hands a little wide to shoulder apart if you're on the wall or the floor or on your toes and hands. Ready? And go. Inhale, exhale. I want you to think about pushing the floor away from you as you come up and squeeze the chest and shoulders. Pull your core in. Same thing applies to the wall. If you're doing the dumbbell press, press those dumbbells up to the ceiling and squeeze and contract your chest. You're halfway. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Last 10 seconds. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. All you got. Core tight, exhale, inhale, and time for one more. Excellent. Sit back and stretch. Well done. Well done. All right. We're ready for our straight leg, kneeling, rear leg lift. Straight leg, rear leg lift. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and we go. Straight up and down. Core tight. Excellent. Really squeeze the hamstring and glute at the top, please. Pull your belly in. Good. Now I'm just going to come up because I need to check my timer here. Almost there. Time for 4, 3, squeeze, and time. Just so you know, in that 40 seconds, we're getting approximately 20 reps in. So, just going to quickly make a quick adjustment so I can still stay in the groove with you guys and not be smothered by my hair. Okay, all right. Elbows and knees, core tight. We're on our timer. And ready, 4, 3, 2, and go. Great, 40 seconds worth of work. I want you to really feel the work through your hamstring and your glute here. And remember how we talked about sitting too much? A little bit if you have a sit down job. Sitting is not your friend. It really isn't. If you have a job or a situation where you need to sit a lot, I have a great tip for you. You want to try to get up. So it's called 30 to 3. 30 to 3. Every 30 minutes you get up for 3 minutes and you move around. And you do 10 seconds, some stretching, maybe you get some water, but you stay upright vertical for 3 minutes. And one more. Or you can do 20 to 2. 20 minutes of sitting to 2 minutes of movement. All right, we're back to that push-up. So think about that. Because when you sit, a lot of things happen to your body, your internal organs. Actually, your cholesterol goes up, your triglycerides, your blood pressure. Lots of things happen when you sit too long. And sitting can also lead to weight gain. So it's important. Use those tips if that's you. All right, last set of our bent knee push-up, straight leg push-up, wall push-up. Make your choice, core tight, belly in. We are starting in 4, 3, give it all you got. Last 1, 2, 1, and go. 10 seconds, down. Core tight. You're using your core indirectly every time that we do a push-up. All right, halfway. As you can see, I am getting tired. I'm holding at the top a little bit longer, 10 seconds, because I want to finish. Good. One more, and time, all right? Contract, commit, connect. Contract, commit, contract, connect. Commit, contract, connect are 3 C's. You'll hear me say that often when you're working with me. Let's get right into our plank, dolphin plank. Ready, last one, and go. Now, if you're in modified plank, that's great. Or you're on your elbows and toes and you need to get onto those knees because you're just tired, it's all right. And one more. Very good. Okay, we are going to get up off the floor. One leg, support, come on up, shake it out. All right. Now, due to time, I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 more exercises and then wrap up the video. These last 2 exercises are gonna concentrate on your upper body, biceps and your biceps and your shoulders. We're gonna do 30 seconds, all right? 30 seconds, 3 sets through, 2 exercises, back to back. First exercise is gonna be a basic bicep curl for 30 seconds, followed by a side lateral raise to a front raise. All right, we're gonna go back and forth between those 2 exercises to wrap up the workout. Your biceps should go a little heavier, so pick a weight that's a little bit challenging to you. The other exercise you'll need to go down. So, core tight, in 4, 3, palms up, 2, and 1. 30 seconds here. Good, squeeze the biceps. The upper head, the upper arm, the double-headed muscle in the front of your upper arm. Very good. That's it, squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Exhale the breath. 5 seconds. We will decrease our weight 3 to 5 pounds and time. You have 10 seconds to switch out. Because you are gonna need, use your legs, not your back. You are gonna need less weight with this exercise. Ready? And go. Side lateral, bring your arms up to shoulder height and shoulder height in front. Working your mid-deltoid, the middle part of your shoulder, and the front. Knees bent, belly pulled in and up. Think about a string running from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Good. Sexy, shapely shoulders. This is what I call this. Good. All right. We've got 3 seconds, 2, time for 1 more rep. Very good. Time. We're gonna go back to the bicep curls. Use your legs, pick up your heavier dumbbells, or maybe you need to stay light at this point because you're just a little tired. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Bicep curls for 30 seconds. Very good. Big exhale, inhale. You got it. Stay with me. Squeeze those biceps. Beautiful biceps. I like to give you nice, positive words for yourself to help you think about shaping and toning and sculpting your body, all your muscles, and time and rest. Okay, so beautiful biceps, sexy, shapely shoulders. In 5 seconds, it'll be our last set, and we will stretch. 4, 3, 2, and begin. Out to the side, up to shoulder height, and in front. Now, if you are someone with shoulder injuries, don't use any weight at all if you choose, and just do what you can. If you can't lift as high, that's fine. Maybe you're using just your arms. I recommend that. You can modify or use soup cans or water bottles. 10 seconds, we're almost there. You've done great today. If you like what you've done here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and go ahead and leave a comment or a like, please go to my website and time, www.ocfitnessmama.com. I really don't need to say the W's anymore, do I? Shake it out a little bit. Let's bring this arm across, come underneath, stretch out your deltoids. If you go there, you can contact me through my website and also request a body type test, free body type test to find out what your body type is. I highly recommend that. I've talked a lot about the body types today, mainly just a few of them. But you want to know what your body type is, especially when you're training. It's really great information. We weren't born and our mom and dad said, hey, this is your body type. Most people go through their whole life not knowing what their body type is. Or we're just not educated to educate our kids on what their body types are. My kids know what their body types are. It's important for boys too. So men and women have the same body types. And each body type has its pros and cons. And also certain diseases that are a little more prone in each body type. So contact me through there. If you would like to have a complimentary consultation, you can do that too. We could do that on Zoom. I also design programs. And if you're interested in hearing more about the nutritional program that I coach, you can contact me through my website about that and let me know, and I will connect with you. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it's helped you feel fit and fabulous. Shoulder rolls back. You did a great job. Get lots of water. Stretch and rest. I highly recommend that you rest for about 48 to 72 hours before you do another strength training workout. You need to have ample rest in between any strength training that you do. 2 to 3 times a week is plenty to help with creating strong muscles and getting you in shape and continue to stay in shape. Even 1 day a week would be fine. 1 set a week would be fine. As you get better, as you get stronger, I would highly recommend 2 to 3 times a week for your weight training programs on non-consecutive days. Until next time, thank you so much. Take care. Elbow bump, low high five.